Hey guys, welcome back. It is finally time for the Trans-Tasman final. The Blues versus the Highlanders. No Crusaders in the final. That's a pretty strange feeling. We haven't seen that in a couple of years. So I think this is going to be a big one. I saw a funny picture the other day where basically everyone up north in Auckland is going to be supporting the Blues, and everyone south of that, basically the whole of New Zealand, is going to be supporting the Highlanders this weekend. If you are from New Zealand, let me know down in the comments who you are supporting this weekend and who you actually predict to win as well. Looking at the two teams, not a lot of changes as expected. The Highlanders, no changes whatsoever, though some of them are a little bit border case. And then the Blues, they have one change to the starting lineup. If we do look at the two front rows, both of them are probably the two front rows that have been dominating the competition. Though both teams have had two good front rows that they can bring on and still dominate the game. This time around, they stick with the team that played last week. De Groot or De Groot at number 1, Tukalai at number 3. That's a powerful combination with props up against Hodgman and Laulala, who also has been doing quite well this year. Eklund at number 2 has a big task ahead of him playing against Ash Dixon. It's always a big game for Ash Dixon. And this year, he's been scoring a lot of tries from the back of mauls. Last year as well, actually. That is his forte. And in a final, it's something you can get again. The Highlanders line-out moves has been so good. It's so complicated, some of them, but they just score so many off of them. And I just expect more of it this week around as well. In number 4 and 5, the only change for the Highlanders is switching those two around yet again for some reason. No one has told me why you would do that. I'm not a guru when it comes to lineouts or scrum time. Pari Parkinson, he's such a workhorse on the park at number 4. The veteran Bryn Evans at number 5. They are up against the captain of the Blues, Tupulotu. He's been so good. Last week, he showed what he can still do and what he can do for the Blues team. Such a workhorse around the park. I think in like the first 5 minutes of that game, he had like 3 tackles, a couple of offloads, and he was just so busy on the park as well. He's always going to do that. Along with Kauli Tuioti, also a guy that's similar to Tupulotu. Then Akira Ioane, he comes in at number 6 because Robinson, he's injured unfortunately for the Blues. Akira Ioane, not a bad replacement. Last week he also did pretty well from the bench. Renton, he's on number 6, one of the unsung heroes for the Highlanders so far. So is Billy Harmon. Both of them have been doing so well this season. Papali'i at number 7, breakdown master. Sotutu at number 8 versus Himeno. I think that's going to be quite a big battle actually. Himeno, he's been really putting his name up this season. I want to see what he can do with this knowledge that he's learned in New Zealand and take it over to the Japanese side. Really looking forward to that. Sotutu at number 8, he has a big task with Himeno up against him. Christie is at number 9. Talk about a big task up against him is Aaron Smith, who's been so good this year. He's been a powerful player for the Highlanders, doing everything for them basically. He's going to be doing that for a while longer, and the co-captain for the Highlanders is such a good, strong and quick player for the Highlanders still. Mitch Hunt at number 10, the little nippy number 10 for them, up against Otere Black, who was in the week they said he might not be playing. There was talk of maybe putting in Bowden Barrett, but he is there. Otere Black versus Mitch Hunt. Gregory at number 12, a big runner for them up against TJ Faiane. Also a strong runner for the side. Rico Ioane at number 13. He's come alive a little bit later in the season now. Up against Michael Collins. I think this would probably be his last game now for the Highlanders. So he will want to do everything he can for the team. Mark Talia, always a slippery guy at number 11. Bryce Heem, the veteran, is also kind of announcing himself again in New Zealand. He's been so good in this last couple of weeks at number 14. For the Highlanders, they have Nareki at number 11. Him along with Pari Parkinson are in doubt to actually play. They are on the roster here. They are being picked for the game, but it looks like they might miss out, maybe with injury. Nareki, he's been so good on counter-attack. He can just beat defenders any time of the day. And then at number 14, a guy that I probably did not think would be so good at number 14, Tompkinson, just scoring so many tries at number 14, a powerful runner. Josh Ioane, the All Black, he's at number 15 versus Zahn Sullivan, the youngster, who's also been quite good at number 15 for the Blues. The two benches, two powerful benches for both sides. The scrum, especially with the two props of Johnston and Honeck coming on for the Highlanders, they don't lose anything there. And the Blues, same thing with Tuanekwafe and Renata, not losing anything with those two props coming on. Hooker, though, I think Coltman might have a little bit of the upper hand there. Then you get to the locks with Dixon and Goodhue, a bit of experience coming on. Lynches and Gibson, probably also pretty similar players coming on. Jonathan Ruru, you always know, he brings some energy to the game. Hamilton, 2 weeks ago, he played very well in his 50th game. Sam Gilbert, he's also been in good form in this Trans-Tasman. And then for the Blues, they have Harry Plummer and then AJ Lamb rounding out the bench. Guys, getting into the prediction here, you can see the Highlanders have actually had a better record lately. There is showers expected. I think that doesn't deter any New Zealand team. That makes it more exciting as well. Both of these teams are the two undefeated sides, along with the Crusaders, in the competition. The Highlanders haven't won here, though, in Auckland since 2018, so that is quite a while back. The bookies do back that as well. They say the Blues will win by 7 points. My heart is going for the Highlanders. I'll probably be backing the Highlanders this weekend, but I'm going to go Blues to win it by 3 points. They are at home. They have been strong. The Highlanders have probably been a bit stronger in the latter stages of this Trans-Tasman. But still, Blues by 3 points. Let me know your prediction for this game down in the comments below. Also, check out these videos next to me. Hit the subscribe button if you do like the channel. And then I'll see you for the next one. Cheers.